This is breaking news.
Bill Maher sparks debate as he says Joe Biden has no chance in 2024, calls for new Democratic candidate. Washington, D.C. Comedian and political commentator Bill Maher has asserted that there is no chance President Joe Biden will be the final Democratic nominee for the 2024 presidential election. In a recent episode of The Rubin Report released on Tuesday, Maher expressed his doubts about Biden's candidacy. It does not have to be a disaster. There is still time, Maher stated. It almost doesn't matter who it is, just someone new. The less we know about them, the better. Maher believes that the Democrats should consider a new candidate who fits a specific profile. Just get everybody who is not 100 years old, got a D by their name, and is sort of a centrist, and you can win this election. Just give us that choice, he urged Democrats. Despite Biden's firm stance on continuing his campaign, Maher is convinced that there is no chance the current president will be the Democratic nominee. Pressure will keep building, Maher predicted. I would put money on it that he's just not going to be the candidate. In response to questions about his campaign, President Joe Biden reaffirmed his determination to stay in the race during an interview with NBC's Lester Holt on Monday. 14 million people voted for me to be the nominee of the Democratic Party, okay? Biden said. I listened to them. On Rubin's podcast, Maher also addressed the issue of Biden's age, clarifying that while he believes Biden is too old for the presidency, he does not think Biden is senile. He's terrible in public. He's terrible when you put him under pressure with his stuttering and his age, yes, Maher admitted, but he emphasized that Biden has not lost his marbles. Maher argued that while the 81-year-old president might not be fit for the daily demands of the presidency, he is still mentally competent. To think not is to just, again, be pointlessly, purposefully, stupidly extreme about it, he told Rubin. You just hate that side, so you can't come to the actual true place where this is. Maher also reassured that under Biden's leadership, America would be stable in a crisis. Yes, trust me, he has his marbles, he could make the right decision. He's not crazy, he just shouldn't be president. It's a day-to-day job, Maher said. But do I fear that in a crisis, crazy, out of his mind is there? No, he added in reference to Trump. It's worth noting that this podcast episode was recorded before the recent shooting at a Trump campaign rally on Saturday. The tragic event resulted in the death of rally-goer Corey Comparator, critical injuries to David Dutch and James Copenhaver, and a minor injury to former President Trump himself. Shooter Thomas Matthew Crooks was shot dead by Secret Service snipers. Social media users had mixed reactions to Bill Maher's recent critique of President Biden's candidacy on The Rubin Report. One user wrote, "Bill may be radical, but he tells the truth."